President Rodrigo Duterte has appointed Gerald Bantag as the new Bureau of Corrections Chief. Bantag was former head of two problematic jails, the Manila and Parañaque City jails. His reputation precedes him.
Yeah.
Bakit killer ba siya?
10 yung patay.
Natupad po yung wish niyo, Senator.
Senate President Tito Soto and even Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara approve of his appointment. Bantag's appointment coincided with the release of the Joint Committee of DOJ and DILG on the revised implementing rules and regulations of the GCTA law. Under the new IRR, all heinous crimes convicts since are disqualified from GCTA grants and other time allowances. Inmates who are serving preventive imprisonment while their cases are being resolved are also exempted. Other exclusions include those convicted before the GCTA law was legalized in 2013. The DOJ says the revised penal code will instead be applied to inmates who were jailed prior to the GCTA law. While the good conduct of prisoners are assessed on a monthly basis, the GCTA will now be granted only on the 2nd, 5th, 10th, and 11th year of their detention. But an inmate who had been under preventive imprisonment or convicted after the law was passed cannot earn good conduct credits. House Committee on Justice agrees those inmates sentenced before the GCTA law was passed must not be covered.
Itong GCTA law should be viewed as an amendment to the revised penal code. Kaya hindi mo babasahin ang GCTA law as a separate law. You will read it as part of the revised penal code. What did it amend? It amended 29, Articles 29, 94, 97, 98, and 99.
He also agrees that heinous crimes should be classified as those punished by lifetime imprisonment or reclusion perpetua. The DOJ replaced it for the death penalty for heinous crimes. At present, the death penalty is being debated, but Senator Riza Ontiveros disagrees and that it is up to the High Court to decide.
I don't think that has been settled conclusively. So if ever na may magkakaso tungkol dyan, then mapapayuhan tayo muli ng Korte Suprema kung paano dapat talaga pinatutupad yung GCTA law and therefore then kung paano dapat i-reflect ito ng updated IRRs.
Meanwhile, only 2 days are left for almost 2,000 convicts freed under to surrender. As of Tuesday, September 17, only 700 have turned themselves in at the Bureau of Corrections. For News 5, Marlene Alcaide, we are One News.
The husband of Dolores Pangilinan, convicted of kidnap for ransom case, has been serving his sentence at the New Bilibid prison for 26 years. Dolores' husband is now a pastor, and she was looking forward to his early release under the Good Conduct Time Allowance law. But the revised implementing rules and regulations of the GCTA disqualifies convicts of heinous crimes, like Dolores' husband, from reaping its benefits.
Ang tinitingnan kasi nila, nagbago naman kami. Hindi man kami ganun karami siguro yung nagbago, pero may nagbago eh.
Members of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines or CBCP fear that inmates who were previously promised early release may react violently to the revised IRR.
Magkakaroon ng pagkaburyon yung mga bilanggo, magkakaroon ng depression, and psychologically ang effect nun will be to inflict harm on themselves and probably to others. Kasi ano pa ang purpose ng rehabilitation mo?
Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption or VACC founding chairman Dati Jimenez urges Congress to revise the law entirely and only disqualify those convicted of murder.
Yung iba, pwede lang ma-enjoy yung GCTA. Pero kami kasi, hinahawakan din namin yung paniniwala, nasa Biblia din yon. Kung i-argue mo dito ang Biblia, na ang kabayaran ng pinatay mo ay buhay din. Sana naman, magrespetuhan tayo, lalo na yung respect of the rights of the living.
The CBCP seeks to appeal the revised IRR after consulting with stakeholders. Reporting for News 5, Jen Calimon, we are One News.